Welcome back to another video here. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys a quick way to audit any website, whether that be a home services website based out of Texas, which we're using here for example purposes. And so let's go ahead and jump right into it. The reason for this video is I want to show you guys a quick way to show potential clients, or even if this is your website or a website that you're optimizing, how to find quick and easy wins that can generate your website some results. So typically, if a web page is near the top of Google search results, likely they optimize their website for local SEO, national SEO, and just SEO in general, or they likely optimize their Google business profiles as well, which you want to have if you have a home services business here. So the Google business profile optimization side of things is a whole topic within itself, and you could do some research on Google business profile optimizations. There's a lot of great resources online, but what we want to do is we're going to skip over this .government website, and we want to find a website here that we can optimize or that we can make some recommendations to. I like how this one's formatted here. We know that they likely paid a designer here to have this well laid out. Looks great. We can see they have a strong branding, green colors, black text here, black and white. Looks really good, really elegant. It does load a bit slower, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what we could do to optimize this website. We're gonna go ahead and pick this website here. I know I have this one out here as well, and we can see if they have a good lead form here. But yeah, let's go ahead and use this one here for example. So let's say that I got paid to do this website here, and I'm going to be optimizing it, or at the very least finding some quick wins that could generate this website some results, whether that be more leads, more phone calls, more sales, more revenue, etc. So right off the bat, I don't see any call to action like I did here, like get a free quote like on this other website. So we typically want to include that here somewhere. Yeah, and after looking at these little dots the second time, I'm not sure if I like them all that much, because I think I'd rather have this little call out, this text here, I think just pre-populate without me having to hover my mouse over these sections. And I may want to include some text here, like a header 1 that states like, home services or home service repair or like cleaning, etc. I want to make sure that I'm including the keyword inside the H1, similar to what they're doing here. Let's see, San Antonio's highest rated and most reviewed exterior cleaners. So like say if this was like an exterior cleaner in the, what area are they in? Just Texas. Then I want to include the Texas location there. And if I know I'm working on the Hill Country, I want to call that out as well. And what I would do, I would just see like what keywords exist for, Texas home services. For example, right? You want to dedicate more time to this, but I'm giving you guys a crash course here, since this is not an in-depth tutorial on how to do keyword research. But let's say I found the specific region or city and state that I wanted to target. Then I want to make sure that I select that here. Let me go ahead and services, cleaning. Let's say I was doing like cleaning. Do they have Hill Country? Maybe not. But let's say I was targeting the Austin, Texas location. I know it says 0 here, but this is not the most accurate tool. These are just quick benchmarks to get an idea of, the approximate monthly search volume. What I would do is I would use the Google Ads Keyword Planner as well to verify some of this data and to get some more secondary keyword ideas on what I want to target for all of my pages here, like the home page, and inside the different services that I offer. We're not going to have keywords likely in the about page, clients page, news. Yeah, we might have some news related to like cleaning and stuff. but you may want to do more research on that. The regions that we're targeting, serving the Texas, Hill Country state. So yeah, I'd want to do some research on, Texas. Let's do this. I want to do research on Hill Country. So I'm not even familiar with this location here, not the Hill Country in particular, but I want to see if we can find some keywords here related to this information here. This looks like this may be a branded keyword. Leak and Sons Funeral Homes. Not what we're looking for. Home services. Boom. I may want to take that and map it to my homepage if it makes sense, right? Assuming I did more research for all the home services that we offer. And assuming I don't want to niche down or go too specific and just say I just do residential cleaning or just commercial cleaning. I offer a variety of things, including like home services and everything included in this little search query here. So I want to make sure that I'm including the keyword front and center in the H1 here. And I may want to sprinkle it throughout the page copy here and there, but I don't want to go too in depth. You could do some research on keyword density, and that just tells you like approximately how many times you should use a primary keyword being the one that we want to rank for when people are looking for home services in the Texas area or in whatever area within Texas that you want to target. So targeting different locations, that's a whole topic within itself, but we're going to keep it brief here. So yeah, I want to include a keyword here inside the H1, and it just says, let's get to work. So I don't even see that here anywhere. Let's start working. So yeah, I don't see that here. It might be some hidden text somewhere. At the very least, yeah, let's include an H1 and let's include a keyword here. Let's include a call to action. So what do we want people to do? Do we want them to call, right, to get a free quote for the service that they want? Let's see what we can do for you. Let's see what they could do for us. And just looking at this right away, I don't like this here. I want to make sure that we're including keywords related to interior installs and services. If that's like cleaning or, yeah, I'd want to do that as well. But just also looking at the page itself, this looks very thin in content. And I don't like how it's organized. This almost looks like a wall of text, which people don't want to read. Even just me looking at this from a first-time perspective, I don't even want to read this. I'd rather see bullet points, some headers breaking up the content. And this just makes it not only better for me, but also for the user who's potentially going to buy from this website. So I'm trying to be as objective as possible to help this, website here. So yeah, we can use some higher definition images as well. Black and white, I don't know if that's such a great color. I know that goes with their brand theme, but personally, I don't like it. I may want to do something with that. But given that that's kind of like the theme that they're going for, yeah, I mean, you could go for that. I'm not sure if, in terms of like psychology, if more people are more likely to buy when they see black and white images. Yeah, so I'd want to do some research on that. But personally, I'm not overly, I don't love the black and white images. I'm cool with everything else being black and white, but the images, I'd really want those to pop, especially if I'm taking care of like interior and exterior services as it relates to like cleaning or like repairing things. I want to make sure I'm including like a before and after pictures as well, just to be more descriptive with the images that can't be included when you're writing about it. Like they say, one image is worth like 1,000 words, right? Or so they say. But yeah, in terms of like the homepage, this looks good. It almost looks a bit out of proportion. This looks kind of thin in content. Come to think about it again, yeah, honestly, I'd probably rewrite some of the content to see if we can include like a keyword in the header here. Again, I would want to break up this content just to maybe into different paragraphs, bullet points, format it differently so that we can be more descriptive, and basically give people more context about, this particular header here, if it makes sense to do so, or if I want to send them over to a different page. Get to know us. So they're talking a lot about see what we can do for you. And that's okay, but I'd rather you show me what you could do, or tell me, why I want to keep reviewing this website. I barely know, some of the things that you offer. I can see them here. Cleaning, appliance removal, interior home service stuff, garage door repairs, yada yada. Yeah, which is why I called out in the other images. Let's show some before and after of what like a broken garage door looks like and how you guys ended up repairing it. I think that will lead to better conversions, more leads as well. And these are just like minor tweaks that go a long way. But yeah, another thing that you could do if you don't know what to write about in these different sections is just go to a competitor website that's related to what you do and what you offer. Like looking at this here, I don't believe this other customer offers the same thing, but they were also ranking high in Google search results, which tells me that they may offer some different services that pertain to what this other client may offer. And all of that to say is you can get some ideas, you can get some inspiration on their website, like the different call to actions. I may want to use that. I may want to use like a booking form near the hero image, which we can see here, denoted by this big image near the top and center when you first enter a website. And you can see we're entering a new section of the page, which just says like, this is just a different section of the website. But you can also look at like the top ranking results and see how they build out their page copy. I want to make sure I'm looking also at the homepage, but even you see the copy here is a lot more, and this could be presented better. This almost looks like a wall of text, but we can see that they're trying to use like bullets. They're using bullets, I should say. They're breaking up the content with different headers here, as denoted by the blue text. And I say headers because these are likely different like H2s, H3s. And I'm hoping they don't have more than H1, H1, since that would not be best practices. We can also see the count here using the detail tool. We could take a look at the robots file to see if they're blocking anything important. Yeah, we don't want the robots to look at the thank you pages. And I'm breezing through this because I may have done this once or twice. So yeah, you can include a FAQ so you can give people more information about what you offer, how your process works, how the pricing works. Is there any like guarantees, warranties? How does the process work? Should I schedule a call? You want to answer those questions here. And it also gives you an opportunity to rank in Google search results. I believe they have like an FAQ section. I don't see it here. But yeah, you want to include some FAQs for sure. Just give people more context on your page and get some inspiration from other competitors to see what you can write about in your main page here. And it looks like we may have, I'm looking at this page again, we may have two home pages. So if I click on delete this index.html, which is weird. Yeah, we can see that this page is loading for the home page, and when I click on the back button here, this page is loading. So we have duplicates. So I already know that I want to do a deep technical audit of this for sure. On top of this topical, video analysis, we can see that they're missing a canonical tag, given that they have two home pages. What does that mean? That means that we want to make sure that we tell Google that we have two versions of the homepage and that we have one preferred version of the homepage as denoted by a canonical tag. So when we include a canonical tag for this page, we're saying, hey Google, just so you know, this weird URL called index.html, that's not the preferred homepage. Our preferred homepage is the one that does not include this. At least that's what I would do. I would set it pointing to this URL. And you could use tools like RankMath and Yoast plugins to help you do this. For those of you that don't know, I know I was curious when I first got started doing SEO, like, hey, how do you point a canonical tag, you know? So yeah, you could use plugins in case you don't know. So let's go ahead and close that out. So like another thing you could do, you could use your handy dandy tool like Screaming Frog, and you could click on the configurations tab, click on crawl config. And I don't believe this is going to be a huge website, so I'm going to crawl the images, even though I don't want to because it may take a long time. But my guess is that this website is under 100 pages. Just given the topical analysis that I did here, I made an educated decision, and boom, it looks like we have around 20 pages, more or less. And we could see that some of these images don't have the best descriptive name as HICO. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what HICO means. Maybe you can let me know in the comments if you guys know what that means. But if, yeah, I would maybe call that like a garage, view of like a dirty garage view or whatever that, image denotes. And if we can include a keyword there, we want to do that for all the images. So include a descriptive file image name. And I would want to clean up even some of these weird URL, parameters here, these names here. Yeah, and we have a broken page here. Yeah, these URLs you can fix inside any CMS if you're using WordPress, Shopify, Squarespace, or whatever. If we take that and we look at what they may be using this tool called Built With, we could see CMS. Do they have WordPress? Oh, I think they're using Bluehost. Yeah, they're using Bluehost. Yeah. So likely this may be a WordPress website here. Whatever it is, we can make the recommendation of like fixing this, the URLs here, make them simpler. I may want to do something like, I may want to redirect that page to like this here, blog / or even this is fine. Okay. So fix the URL so we can see the .html there as well. Make sure you're including keywords for all your services that you offer. And I would want to talk to this person here or this client, assuming they were working with me, to see all the things that they offer here. But I may want to build out different pages for the different services that we offer, like garage door repair. There's probably search volume around, garage door repairs for different cities inside the Texas area. So building out as many pages as you can, landing pages, service pages, can be really important here as a way to get more leads and phone calls and more business, more revenue to their website here. So there's a lot of opportunities here. The same applies for all these other services. This is just like a quick, topical analysis for what I would do. And HICO's top 5 appliances. Oh, there's that word again. Yeah, but basically they see the value in blog content as well. Blog content is huge, and you want to make sure that you're building out your topical authority for the industry that you're in. So if you offer home services, you want to talk about home services and the different services that you offer. So yeah, doing keyword research around that is important. Yeah, including more information about the business is great. For over 15 years, yeah. Home served, county service, boom, boom, this looks great. Contact form, boom, this looks great. Everything else looks good. Now we just want to make sure that all the links work. All these pages work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we want to have more than like 7 of these or 5 of these, ideally. Just because it's already getting kind of like very long to read, and I don't know where I want to go. So what I do want to have are the home inside the top navigation menu, services, the contact for sure. About is optional. You can also move that to the footer. Anything that may be superfluous or like extra, you could just move to the footer. Not a big deal. Home, services, about, contact, and that's it. Or maybe even a blog or news. Oh, news text is here. So yeah, I would probably move that to the footer as well. So you just want to keep it simple so that people end up doing your preferred call to action. So that whether that be like call for a quote, then you want to call that out here. So that's a huge and easy win that they could do here. Um, yeah, that's kind of how what I would do. A quick optimization without going too deep into the weeds on how to improve a website's SEO performance using different tools here. And I'm sure that we can expand this with the Google Business Profile Optimization side of things. That's something that you want to have. You want to have a presence with your Google Business Profile set up. You want to use high definition images of your service area, or your brick and mortar location, if you happen to have a brick and mortar location. And if you have the different services in the different areas that you offer your service, you want to call that out, and the locations that you serve service. And just include a consistent NAP, name, address, and phone number, and your website name, which are all critical components to having a good name, address, phone number, NAP, consistency, best practices of Google. So I'm going to leave it at that. If you want to see more technical SEO videos, please drop this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my other videos if you haven't seen them yet related to technical SEO.